Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We're in Idaho, leaving the rest area, on our way to Ketchum, Idaho, with the load that we have. Just trying to make sure I can find my way out of the parking lot. So the load needs to be there by, I think 9 if I remember. Yeah, 9 o'clock, it is 7 o'clock, but we don't have that far to go. We should be there, it says, well you can see in about 46 minutes or so, or sorry, 50 minutes or so. And we're about 45 miles out is what I want to say. So it shouldn't be any problem unless we run into like a detour or something like that. And probably we'll be getting some music halfway along the way, just to let us know that our load is expected kind of soon. So I'll have to deal with that. But waking up with $46,000 in our bank account is rather nice. It's always nice going to bed and waking up with $15,000, $20,000 more than what you had. So we're creeping up there. Yeah, we're going to be shooting for like $150,000 before we buy ourselves a truck and hire ourselves another driver to put on the road. And that driver will be going to Sacramento. I believe that's the one that we upgraded. All right, I got to stop here because the stop sign and red blinking light says so. Although I can't really see that well around the buildings. So we'll head on through. But I don't have to stop here, apparently. And that truck is having some problems. He's got his flashers on. Maybe he's looking where he's got to deliver and where he's got to back up to. I don't know. So let's just get right to it. As most of us know, but if you don't, you're going to know here in just a second. But Montana is just around the corner. It's going to be released, well, scheduled to be released on the 4th of August. So I'm excited for that, and luckily I wasn't prepared. I've been talking about Texas for how long now? And yeah, Montana is going to be released first, it looks like. Still no word on Texas, so I don't, you know, must be they're still trying to polish that up and work on it. I mean, both states are rather big, Montana and Texas, so that's a lot of work that need to be getting done. But we're going to be getting Montana here, as you see this video live, this upcoming week. So I don't know when I will be putting out a video. I mean, there will be one. I've been putting them out every Sunday. But with Montana coming out on Thursday the 4th, I could have one out on Friday the 5th. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see how that goes. But obviously, if as you can expect, when I get home from work on that Thursday, I'll be getting right into the Montana map. And, well, hopefully we can get the Montana map. I got to end this episode somewhere near the Montana border so we can get right into it. So that's kind of my goal for today, is just trying to find a load that gets me on the border of Montana. And also my goal is not to get any tickets today either. What am I delivering, by the way? Because I kind of forgot. Oh, sorry, we're delivering pork to the 7-Eleven. Which is kind of weird that we're delivering pork, only because it's not a reefer trailer, so... And I slept overnight at a parking lot, so I don't know how well that pork is, but whatever. Are we really going uphill that much? Alright, we'll just keep downshifting till we're all happy and good. So the one thing I got to do, though, after I finish the delivery, which we're already at, surprisingly, to me, I'm still on patch 1.44, because updating the game sends me back to Salt Lake City, which is my home garage. So it canceled the delivery, so I want to make sure I get this delivery done, and then I'll update the game to patch 1.44. Sorry, 1.45. And then also I got to update the coast-to-coast map because that's not compatible with patch 1.4. So after I get done with this delivery, I'm just going to go ahead and update a few things. Apparently I wasn't the one that's supposed to be stopping here. Oh, and here comes the music because we're within 2 hours of the delivery that we need to get done. What, you were going, then he stopped? Alright, fine. You're going to let me go? Alright, so let's see. What is the easy way to get in here? I'm trying to see where we're delivering to. Looks like we're delivering out back, which always makes sense, but sometimes you got to figure out, how do I get out back? It's kind of a short shorter trailer than what we've been doing. Our reefer trailer that we had was a 53 footer. I think this is a 48 footer. Oh, we're going right there with it. So you bring around the Rosie with the trailer, kind of get it in the way we need to go in here. Let's put her in R1. Didn't pull enough forward, but we'll get it close enough. Come on, front end, spin around. Okay, let me get her squared up a little bit. And just like that, they'll have their pork. They might want to get that right into the refrigerator because that's going to be kind of warm back there, would think. All right, park and brake, engine, and decouple the trailer, and get that job done and get paid. I didn't see how much I was getting paid, like 1,100? No, 1,712. All right, it's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and continue. But what I need to do now is, I got to remember, I'm at the 7-Eleven in Ketchum, so I got to update the game. I got to update the coast-to-coast map as well. And then when I restart the game, they're going to put me in Salt Lake City, so I got to teleport up back to the 7-Eleven up here. And then I'll also look for the job before I bring you guys back so I can figure out where we want to go. But yeah, we need to end the episode somewhere. Let's see. I would like to end it maybe Idaho Falls or something like that. That'd probably be a good one. So maybe I can get a job going to Salem and then get on the way down to Idaho Falls. Actually, Salem wouldn't be too bad to end the day, but that might be a short journey. I'll figure it out because I really don't know how long of a trip that is. Oh wow, look at that road. That looks like it could take a while. Anyways, I'll see you guys in just a moment. Just leaving the 7-Eleven here in Ketchum. We're on our way to pick up a load. That took me a little bit longer than I wanted to get this all adjusted. Always updating to new patch can always be tricky because some mods don't work. And the biggest mod that didn't work was the minimal advisory screen at the bottom was not working. So I had to go in there and adjust that to work in patch 1.45. It's kind of simple to actually how to do it, but hopefully by the time you see this video on Sunday, it'll be updated. I'm recording this on, it's the Wednesday before. I don't know what day, maybe like the 27th of July right now. But anyways, we're on our way to pick up a load, and I was trying to figure out where to go, because we're trying to get somewhere. That truck just disappeared right in front of us. All right then. Yeah, we're trying to get near Montana for the end of this episode and trying to time it perfectly. It was going to be kind of hard to do. So this might be a short day, well, it's not going to be a long day. It's probably going to be a short episode, short day, if you will. But I was reading the patch notes for 1.45. I kind of forgot all about Cody, Wyoming being added. So I was trying to find a load going there, but there was not one. So, yeah, we're going to scratch that. We're not going there. Right now, we're coming up to pick up a load, and this is an external contract, so I'm not going to have to accept the job. I've already accepted it by taking the external contract. Beezer Homes has got like a long trailer. We're going to, I kind of forgot the name. Is it going to show up for me? Pocatello, Idaho. It's another city I have not been to yet in Idaho, apparently. So we're going to take care of that, and ooh, I got to get this thing out of here. Why do we got such a long trailer for a bucket? Does that bucket weigh that much? To need that much of a additional trailers to take the weight? I guess so. But I don't think it's going to be a long journey-ish. Find out here once we hook it on up. It's 10 of 8 in the morning, and I should get there by 11:30, which is good. Because I would like to go to, let me get the map going so I can kind of show you what we're doing here. So this is where we're going. I'm going to try to get a load from Pocatello up to Idaho Falls, and that'll put us kind of in the corner of Montana. Now, yes, we can see a road going from Idaho into Montana, but this is on the coast-to-coast map, so I'm not quite sure when Montana gets introduced where I'm going to be able to access Montana. So we'll just have to wait and see. There's Cody, Wyoming, so we'll have to get there. You know, we're going to be roaming around Montana, but at some point we'll have to sneak down to Cody and do that. So anyways, right now we got to go to Pocatello. And actually I got to get out of here, which should be kind of interesting with this trailer. How much does this thing weigh? It only weighs 8,000 pounds, so it's kind of weird that we got all these trailers and whatnot. But I do believe this is the cargo rock bucket for the Volvo DLC. I believe that's what it's part of. But why such a long trailer system for an 8,000 pound bucket? I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. It's what I kind of agreed to take, I suppose. So let's see if I can get it out of here. Cut her nice and wide. Yeah, we're okay-ish for that. I got a couple more corners I got to take. So the other things in patch 1.45, in case you didn't read the patch notes, or maybe have not gotten to the game as of yet. So yeah, Cody, Wyoming is now, as we just saw, is there. As for purchasing your own trailers, you can now buy tankers, which I did not know was not a thing yet, but yeah, now we can buy tankers. Yeah, I'm going to sneak out of there fine-ish. There was something to do with mods and convoys. I didn't read too much into that, but I think it's easier to put mods in the convoys or something to that matter. And the other thing, there's a couple more things that are interesting. That being, we now have moisture sensors on the truck, so you can actually have the option to where if you're driving down the road like this and it starts raining, your wipers will come on automatically. So that is an option, but I think you have to do it from the game options to actually have that turned on. And then, let's see, there's something else as well, and I'm forgetting it already. Maybe it'll come back to me later. Can't quite say what it is now because I don't remember. But those are the major things I would say that are in patch 1.45. And of course, I'm pretty sure releasing patch 1.45 also has to do with the Montana DLC coming out here in a couple days. For me, as I'm recording this, I got about another week to go before that comes on out. So the other thing I'm kind of interested in knowing is, I'm not sure what's going to happen, so I'm going to try to record an episode as soon as I can on the Montana and get it on out. But the problem is the coast-to-coast map won't be compatible with that, so I'll probably have to deactivate that. And I'm kind of curious what happens if I turn off the coast-to-coast map and say my drivers are doing loads going out that way. Do they still continue to make the load, or if I disable the map, is it going to show that they're not there? And do they divert right back to the garage? I don't know. Oh, I know what the other thing was in patch 1.45. So apparently you can disable, and this will be a perfect time to show it. You can see the X's there on the road, meaning the map does not go that way. And I'm hoping that car goes through because I just realized I can't make this corner. Oh, come on, car. Yeah, you need to go. Maybe they realize that. So you can disable the X's on the map to make it look more realistic, but then again, you're not going to know where the roads are, apparently, where they end, so just be aware of that. But that is an option, and somehow I made it around that corner. I should have just went straight on through where it was instead of trying to keep taking all these corners. Sometimes trusting GPS to get you where you want to go isn't always the best option for you. I guess I'm going. So I'm not in a rush here because we're going to get this load done. That I think we're just going to go to Idaho Falls. and probably call it a day, so I'm all set for the Montana map coming out. We're kind of going back the same way we came in a little bit. But I'm excited for the Montana DLC coming out. Oh, I know what the other thing they did in patch 1.45. Apparently the fuel stations, they reworked those to make them look more up to date, I guess is what we'll say. So we'll see when we go end our day, which we usually do at a fuel stop. We'll have a quick look at the fuel stations, see if they are that different. Alright, so where am I bringing this to? Lennar? That company name does not ring a bell, but it's Lennar apparently. And we're only getting paid $8.79, but then again, we're only going like 200 miles. Not too far. I'm still kind of interested of why we got such a long trailer for cargo that only weighs 8,000 pounds. Yeah, so I am kind of interested, like I said, I'm hopefully, I would say the modder for the coast-to-coast map is relatively fast. I know when patch 1.45 came out, within like an hour or two after that, I saw that he had the update already out for it to be compatible in patch 1.45. Train coming. Which is good that it's actually coming through now. So when I go through this intersection, I get up there, I'm not going to have to worry too much about that train coming back through for a little bit. Just keeping an eye on all the traffic. So when we get to Lennar and deliver this bucket for a wheel loader, it should be just a drive-in and park load. I better not have to back up a trailer like that, which usually you don't have to. But sometimes getting it straight into the spot can be challenging once in a while. I've had a few of those recently. A lot of green buses I'm seeing today. Or am I just noticing them? Like that bus right across the way. It's like the third or fourth one I've seen already this episode. I'm not sure if we're taking any interstates. I wasn't really looking at the roads and all that. I was just looking at the destinations, and I think I spent about 5 minutes trying to just, and I ended up with this load that we have here. Yeah, regular freight loads didn't really have anything in Idaho to Idaho. It was all out-of-state stuff. Then I said, oh, we got external contracts. Let me have a look at that. And I had to refresh the page a couple times before I found something that was kind of going along the border-ish area. Looks like we're going on the I-40. I don't think we'll be on it for too long. Can't really see too well to yield the traffic that way. I didn't see no one for a bit, so I kind of kept looking, and then just kind of took a shot of saying, well, I didn't see no one coming before. Hopefully no one's still coming. Actually, I didn't even look to see when this... Oh, this yeah, that's right. External contract. Should have plenty of time. Yeah, I got 14 hours on real time to get it there. Not game time, but real time. But I should be able to do it in the next 10 minutes. Oh, that's right. In external contracts, we can only do 65 miles an hour max. But, yeah, we're not in a rush. The heck is that over there? At least if you have truck problems, at least get it down over to the breakdown lane. So we might be actually getting done somewhere around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is not that bad. Well, first of all, I got to find a load going to that city. Actually, I just remembered someone leaving a comment last week because my driving was so great, which I think I did make actually a comment that my driving was so bad, like the last 10-15 minutes of that episode. They actually said, well, I hope your driving's better next week. I was like, yeah, that last 10-15 minutes was kind of bad. Actually, might have been the whole episode was kind of that bad, but especially the last few minutes it seemed like were kind of rough. So far today, it looks like we're doing okay. Except, I just realized I'm trying to pass a truck that, yeah, I can't go any faster than what I am. Yeah. Time to... Nope. I got a car coming in that right lane. I had enough... Why are you hitting your brakes for, dude? Typical. Really typical. So remember how I said my driving was like really bad last week? Then I get that. Like, yeah, I'll pass you. Because I was gaining on them. And then I didn't have the speed to pass them. Then I get right behind them, and I don't know why trucks always have to slow down before they get on the off-ramp like that. That's just our loan payment going on through. Every day we're just getting a little bit closer to paying off that. Originally it was somewhere near $2 million that we had to pay off. Now it's like 1 3/4-ish. That was the last time I checked. We were probably down like 1.7 million. Maybe a little bit more than that. Don't know. Not going to look for a while. Not that interested currently because I just know we got a long ways to go. That's all I know. The exit is in like 1 mile apparently that we're taking. seeing the signs here on the interstate. But I'm not taking this exit. But when I saw the city pop on up, like I said, this is one of the other cities in Idaho I have not been to. So we'll check mark this one off, hopefully. So it looks like we're going around the outskirts of Portatello. And I can kind of see our destination showing up on the GPS. Pocatello. I'm going to pronounce it wrong 16 different ways before I get this delivered. So I've been through on this road, but I guess that wasn't enough to clip the city to check mark it off. As I go past the fuel station, what do they look like now? Because they said they reworked them a little bit. That one looks a little different. Well, I should be able to line this one up. Well, it was in 9th gear, not 3rd gear. Ding. No ding. Ding. Okay. Let's unload that. All looking nice. All right, let's continue. So, let's see if we can find something going to Idaho Falls. I think Salmon will be just a little bit too far for us to get today, so I think Idaho Falls will be what we're looking for. External contract would not be bad if I can find one. So, see if we got one going to Idaho Falls. There's actually one going to Salmon, but that's 242 miles, 4 hours, 45 minutes. And I got to quit at 5. That puts us right at 5. So that's borderline. And I'm questioning if there'll be a road going from Salmon into Montana. Oh, and it's the transformer with the long... No, wait, what am I taking? Live cattle. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. I think I can get there right at 5-ish. And it'll put us right at the border. And I'm guessing they're going to have a road. I'm like 75% sure they're going to have a road from Salmon into Montana. Because it's right on the border, so why wouldn't they? And if not, well then I'll have to work my way around into Montana a different way. At least that way I'm getting a full day's work out of this. Of course, I got to go pick it up now, which is... Okay, it's not too far. It's not too far. And the trailer I dropped off has already disappeared. Yeah, so by the time I get there and hook it up, we may be driving this a little bit longer than 5, maybe get done by 5:30. But it's another city I have not been to in Idaho, so that's why I'm really wanting to get there. Looks like I got to go to the other end of the city. Well, we're taking live cattle. I think we took live cattle last episode as well. Idaho State College, it looks like. At least that's what the sign said. Only 25 miles an hour down through here. I hear... Oh, there it is. Right over there. Trains galore today. Give me my green light. Thank you. So you ask and you shall receive. A lot of traffic here. I think I can beat you guys off the light well enough. Oh, I gotta take a right-hand turn down the left, so I do have to either get back in line or just floor it out of here. Just that easy. Ish. Should be able to turn right on red here. It's one thing I do like about external contracts. When you get to where you're going, you don't have to stop and accept a job. You just got to pull on in, pull up to your trailer, and off you go. But, oh wait, I saw it blinking. But the question is, which way is the trailer facing? Alright, we're good. Did not know I was that close Alright. I thought I was lined up well enough there. There we go. Alright, so it's saying 5:20-ish we'll get there. Which is not too bad. I mean, these are live cattle we do have in here, so it should take it somewhat easy for them. Hopefully it's somewhat interstate that we're taking. That way you can just cruise along and maybe pick up a few minutes here and there. Took that corner a little bit too sharp for live cattle back there. Same interstate we took when we just delivered, except we went to the right and now we got to go all the way to the left. So fingers crossed, when Montana comes out, there is a road from Salmon, Idaho into Montana. And we may be taking a lot of short journeys, trying to hit every city as we go through them. And I really haven't watched any videos that SES has put out about Montana. So I just want to drive through it and kind of find it as we go. I don't know about if there's any surprises, which they're usually for each state, they usually have like some kind of a surprise somewhere, somehow. So I've actually been up this road, apparently, by looking at the GPS. Got a tank on top of a little bit of a tower. Oh, I just missed my exit because I was looking at the tank. But oddly enough, GPS did change. But my ETA is still the same. Okay. Let's not miss this exit now. I discovered a waypoint, which is kind of a weird one to have on an off-ramp in Idaho Falls. How dare they put a tank on top of a pedestal and they expect me not to, not look at it, to miss my exit. Recruitment center, which is always good to get those. One thing I didn't check is how heavy are these cattle? About 35,000 pounds. All right. Usually something I should be checking as I'm hooking up the trailer. Right lane ends up ahead, so I better get ready to merge over. This road is a 70-mile-an-hour road. All right. We are picking up a few minutes here and there, so that's not too bad. And where in Salem are we going? Kraft Heinz wants some live cattle. Okay. I don't think I've been up this road before. Yeah, I haven't. Just probably I was staring at the GPS to see if that side road turned a little bit yellowish, which it did. So yeah, I have not been up this road yet, which makes sense because it says I haven't been here up to the city, and I think the only thing up here is this city. Speed limit went down to 55. I was not paying attention. I'm like, why am I gaining on traffic? Is this going to be one of those trucks that do about 10, 15, 20 miles an hour under the speed limit? Was that a torpedo that was on the side of the road? Welcome to McKay. So I actually got a welcome sign, welcome to a city that's not technically on the map. What I mean is on the SCS map. I will say the scenery is actually kind of nice coming up through here. Hopefully this trucker in front of us gets up to speed. Although he keeps tapping his brakes as we go up through here, which I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm not sure why he keeps tapping his brakes for. Boy, I would like to pass him on a corner going up a hill. Although I do have the horsepower to do it because I'm just I can actually gain speed here, but this is not a good spot to be passing for sure. Do you need a push? I mean, he might have a heavy load. We don't know. But I think he's going to be one of these truckers that just don't really get up to speed that much. It is a passing zone, but that's not enough for me to get around him. Just when you think he's going to gain speed, he just keeps hitting his brakes. And I don't see any side roads anytime soon, so we're going to be stuck behind him probably for another 80 miles. Oh well, so we drive a little bit over the 5 o'clock hour today. Must have been rather fun, not being sarcastic when I say that, for the workers that have put this road in through that rock canyon. Must have been a lot of dynamite used. I'm just checking out the gas stations when I go past them, so if you see my head leaning down, I'm trying to look at the signs and everything. Even though I still got the mod to change the gas stations, I think because patch, that mod has not been updated yet, so I'm thinking we're seeing the the gas stations that's intended for the game, if you will. I wonder if that's the Snake River. Anyone familiar with Idaho going up to Salmon? Is that the Snake River to my left? I think it's Snake River, what it's called. But a very interesting road coming up through here. I'm pretty sure this guy in front of me is going to be happy when I turn off and get off his rear end. Another 13 miles and we will be at our destination. So not a short day, a long day. I definitely thought it was going to be a short one, but then when I saw one going here, I'm like, oh, we should be able to get there roughly at a good time. And then of course that's when the game says, yeah, we're going to put a slower truck in front of you for a little bit. They haven't been that slow, but we've all seen the trucks on these kind of roads, so sometimes where they do about 20 miles an hour under the speed limit. Alright, so I am checking out some things. I do see a fuel station rest area all in one, so that's where we're going to be staying, I would assume. Wherever this guy's going to give me an ugly look when I pull up behind him. I'm not going to be able to see it. Well, I mean when I pull up beside him. So that's a fuel station over there, but not one that we can stop. Whoops. I'm in third gear. Sorry, I was in ninth gear. That's twice I've done that today where I thought I was in third gear and I was still in ninth. I don't know if I would want the option of turning off those X's on the roads. But like they did say in the patch notes, if you do turn them off, as long as you follow your GPS, you're not going to run into them. So running into the X's, basically, just right beyond the X's, should be the invisible barrier. And those are fun to hit. Like, you know, if you've been watching every episode through here, I think we've had a couple a few times. Not driving through the X's, but we hit invisible walls before. That's a sharp cutback I gotta take here. Alright, they want the load over here somewhere. Yep, I see it now. So I probably should have come in the other way, but see what I can do here. Let's see, let me get my hand on my zoom key. No, that's not working for me. Oh, for many reasons. I think it was actually might even be hit the fence there. Might be hitting their silo. Not doing so good here backing in. So just like last episode, ending on a bad note here. Yeah, those cattle are probably happy that they're finally here at the dairy farm. Alright, let's go to the map and let me just make sure we're going back to where we need to go. Which is right there. Yep, we're all set. Let's go ahead and go fuel up, park up for the night, and yeah, next time, if everything goes well and I kind of guess correctly, we'll be in Montana really quick. Well, this is kind of bad. You cannot see anything coming around that corner. I'm going to have to look into my track IR as well. It doesn't seem to be tracking my head. Every time I was backing up today, it doesn't seem to be tracking my head too well. Kind of weird that my character is yawning when the sleep symbol in the bottom of the screen is not even red. Even when I just slightly look to my left. My track IR blinks once in a while. I'll have to check to see if all my lights on my Track IR headset are showing up. Alright, so where do I fuel up? On the other side, okay. Let's see what fuel prices are going for. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, 563 isn't that bad. And it should be able to just park right out back here. Somewhere. Yeah, no real designated spots for parking, so right here should be good. And there we're at. And we're actually almost up to $49,000 in the bank account, which is pretty nice. So, yeah, who knows? Next episode, we should be doing a lot better, depending on how my drivers do overnight. But just to show you, just in case you forgot, we are in Salem, Idaho, and I'm hoping there's going to be a road going right into Montana here. Yeah, because if there isn't, then I got to go all the way back and go down to Idaho Falls and possibly up and in. Or, yeah, I'm not too sure. But we'll have to wait and see where it goes next episode. Yeah, but definitely will be Montana. I don't know what day it'll go out. I mean, the earliest it will go out for Montana will be the 5th of August. And it would be the second episode of the, well, my second episode released for the day. So like 3 hours after my No Man Land video goes out. But if you don't see it on Friday, I would say definitely you would see it by Saturday the 6th of August. And then, of course, we'll have another episode on Sunday. And then we'll see how we go from there. But do expect more than, let's see, well, I would say like, it could be like 3 or 4 episodes, right, days in a row. You'll see ATS video, maybe. Hopefully I get the time to do so. But we'll see how it goes. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.